Alright, what's the halfway point between these fractions? Let's convert this mixed fraction to an improper fraction. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8 over 3, versus 17 over 4. And the key to finding the halfway point is to add them and divide by 2. So let's add them and then divide by 2. So let's find a common denominator. Let's try 3 times 4 is 12. So we're going to multiply by 4. 8 times 4 is 32. And we're going to multiply by 3. 51. So what we have here is we have 32 plus 51, which is 83 over 12. Divided by 2 is 83 over... When we divide by 2, it's 83 over 24. So as you can see here on Desmos, we have our first blue line, which is the first fraction. And then we have a green line on the right, and the midpoint is indeed these two values added divided by 2. Okay, so let's solve. Let's try to make all the denominators the same. So let's multiply. We're going to multiply this term by x minus 2, and we have x minus 2, and we're going to multiply this term by x plus 2 and x plus 2, and this one here, the bottom already is, if you factor it, is x plus 2, x minus 2. So notice how we now have the same denominators all across the board. So now we're allowed to multiply by the denominator, multiply by the denominator, and it disappears. So what we have is 4x minus 1, x minus 2, take away x plus 1, x plus 2, equals this numerator over here. So we're just going to use distribution. We have 4x squared minus 8x minus x is minus 9x. We're going to put a big bracket here. Again, we're going to use FOIL. We have x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals x squared minus 4x plus 24. Let's distribute this negative sign. So this becomes negative x squared minus 3x minus 2. So we have an equal sign here, and we're going to throw everything to the left. So let's concentrate on the x squares. We have 4x squared here. We have take away x squared here, which is 3x squared now. And we're going to take away another x squared, which becomes 2x squared. And if we move everything to the left, it's going to leave 0 on the right. Let's focus on the x's now. We have negative 9x. We have negative 3x is negative 12x. Negative 12x plus 4x is negative 8x. Now let's focus on the numbers. We have positive 2 here. We have negative 2 here, which ends up being 0, nothing. However, this number thrown over becomes negative 24. Okay, so we're allowed to divide by 2. So we have x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals 0. And we know that we can factor, because when we use Desmos, you can see that the factors are x minus 6, x plus 2. So the roots are 6 and negative 2. 6 and negative 2. So let's write that down. X equals 6, negative 2. But we appreciate the hint, extraneous roots. Let's plug in negative 2 over here. Right away, without wasting time, we know that when x is negative 2, negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So if we divide by 0 error. So right away, that's extraneous. And if you want to take the time to plug in 6 to left side and right side, you'll realize that indeed left side equals right side. So this is the correct answer. Why don't we verify it on Desmos? So as you can see, indeed, these graphs intersect at x equals 6, not at x equals -2, which happens to be a vertical asymptote. Okay, it's your turn. Good luck.